Good day, class. Last time, we've discussed about converting fractions to decimals and decimals to fractions. Now, let's deal with operations on rational numbers, specifically in fraction form. Before we proceed on that, let's change the following to similar fractions. Are you familiar with changing the fractions to similar fractions? So suppose we have this given. So for you to be aware, similar fractions are fractions with the same denominator. And the similar fractions are fractions with different denominator. Take note that to change the similar fractions to similar fractions, you have to find the LCD, or the least common denominator, of each fraction, then multiply the numerator and denominator of each fraction by the number that will make the denominator be equal to the LCD, or the least common denominator. Like for example, number 1. Suppose we have 1/2, 1/4, and 2/3. As you can see, those fractions are dissimilar fractions because their denominators are different. So first, as I note there, you have to find the LCD. What is the LCD of 1/2, 1/4, and 2/3? So we have, as you can see, LCD is equal to 12. Why? Because we can divide 2, 4, and 3 to 12. As I said, you have to multiply each numerator and denominator to get the LCD 12. So we have 1/2. We have to multiply what number? So to make the denominator be equal to 12, you have to multiply 6, both the numerator and the denominator. So 1 times 6 is 6, and 2 times 6 is 12. Now our denominator is equal to 12. Then 1/4, to make the denominator 4 be equal to 12, we have to multiply 3 by the numerator and the denominator. So 1 times 3 is 3, and 4 times 3 is 12. Now we have 3 over 12. Next, we have 2/3. To make the denominator 3 be equal to 12, we have to multiply 4, okay? Therefore, we have to multiply the numerator by 4 and the denominator. So 2 times 4 is 8, and 3 times 4 is 12. Now we have 8 over 12. So our answer will be 6 over 12, 3 over 12, and 8 over 12. Now we have similar fractions. So for us to get this given 1/2, 1/4, and 2/3, all we have to do is to reduce it to lowest term. How about number 2, 3, and 4, as well as number 5? It's your turn. Okay, so you can pause this video to answer the remaining numbers. Then you may check your answer. I will post it here. We have for number 2, our answer will be 2 over 10, 3 over 10, and 5 over 10. So same process as we did on number 1. Number 3 will be, our answer will be 2 over 12, 9 over 12, and 8 over 12. So same process as well. Number 4, we have, if our given is mixed number, you don't have to worry because you just copy the whole number, then do the same process on the numerator and the denominator. So number 4, our answer will be 2 over, or should I say 2 and 40 over 88, 3 and 77 over 88, and 1 and 15 over 88. Number 5, so our answer is 4 and 14 over 18, 3 and 12 over 18, and 1 and 5 over 18. You can check your answer if you get the correct answer. Now, let's proceed on addition and subtraction of fractions. So here, you are able to use changing dissimilar fractions to similar fractions. First, what if our given is similar fractions? This will be your process or steps. So adding or subtracting similar fractions is the same as adding or subtracting whole numbers. That is, adding the numerators and keeping the same denominator. So all you have to do is to add the numerator, then copy or keep the same denominator. That is for similar fractions. Take note that for all integers, suppose a, b, and c are integers, c should not be equal to 0 if we have, for addition, a over c. If our c will be the denominator, c should not be equal to 0 because it will become irrational. Okay? Then, plus b over c. So, same thing, c should not be equal to 0. As you can see, the denominator is the same. Therefore, we have similar fractions. That is equal to, just add the numerator, a plus b, over copy the denominator, c. Same goes with subtraction. We have a minus b. So here, a minus b. Then keep or copy the denominator. So a minus b over c. Now let's proceed on the examples. Example number 1, 4 over 9 plus 3 over 9. What you're going to do is to add the numerator, 4 plus 3, then copy the denominator, 9. We have 4 plus 3 over 9 is 7 over 9. That will be our answer. For number 1, 4 over 9 plus 3 over 9 is 7 over 9. How about number 2? So same process, negative 3 plus negative 1 over 4. We just copy the denominator. Then negative 3 plus negative 1 is negative 4 over 4. So as you can see, we are able to reduce it in lowest term. That will be negative 1. So 4 divide 4 is 1. What will be our sign? Take note that dividing different sign will result negative answer. Okay? So negative 4, then positive 4, that is negative 1. The number 3, we have 5 and 3 over 4 plus 5 over 4. So we have to copy the whole number 5 since we don't have here whole number on the second fraction. So 5 plus numerator plus numerator, 3 plus 5 over the denominator 4. Our answer will be 5 plus 8 over 4. So 8 over 4, we can simplify that, and that is 5 plus 2, and our answer will be 7. So we came up with whole number. Number 4, that is subtraction. So just subtract the numerator, 4 minus 5, then copy the denominator, 7. Our answer will be negative 1 over 7. So if you subtract two numbers wherein the second number is greater than the first number, we will result in negative number. So negative 1 over our denominator 7. So number 5, 13 and 2/3 minus 4 and 1/3. So it is quite complicated because we have two mixed numbers or fractions. So what are you going to do is to first subtract our whole number, 13 minus 4. Then we will add that to the fraction. So 2. So where is 2? Our numerator minus the second numerator, 1. 2 minus 1. Then copy the denominator, 3. Then our result will be 13 minus 4 is 9 plus 2 minus 1 is 1, copy 3. So 9 and 1/3. That is our answer for number 5. Now, let's have another example. As you can see, we have negative 3 and 2 over 5 plus 3 over 5. So it's somehow complicated because we have addition, but we have different sign on the fraction, on our fraction. So what are you going to do is, first you have to change the mixed number to improper fraction. So what is the mixed number here? We have negative 3 and 2 over 5. That is our mixed number. So we will change that into improper fraction. When we say improper fraction, the numerator is greater than the denominator. Negative 3 and 2 over 5, to change it to improper fraction, you have to multiply the denominator by the whole number. So 5 times negative 3, that is negative 15. Then add the numerator, or 15 plus 2, that will result in negative 17 over, so negative 17, that will be the result over our denominator, so the same as the given 5. So negative 17 over 5. After changing the mixed number to improper fraction, proceed to solving the fraction. So negative 17 over 5, that will be equal to this given, plus 3 over 5. So now we are able to simplify that. Negative 17 plus 3 over 5. So copy the denominator since they are the same. Negative 17 plus 3 is negative 14. Why? Because adding different sign, we have to proceed on subtraction. Then we will get the sign of the bigger number. As you can see, 17 minus 3 is 14. So we have the numerator negative 14. Then our denominator is 5. Negative 14 over 5 will be our answer. But don't forget to reduce it to lowest term if possible. So as you can see, it is possible because the numerator is bigger than the denominator. We are going to divide 14 by 5. So just ignore first the sign of our numerator, which is the negative. So 14 divided 5 will be 2. 2 times 5, 10. So we have to subtract 14 by 10. That is 4. Now, what will be our answer in fraction form? So the fraction form will be, the whole number is our quotient, the numerator is the remainder, the divisor or the denominator will be our denominator on our answer. So note, dividing different signs will result to a negative fraction, as I said earlier. So as you can see, we have different sign, negative 14 and positive 5. Therefore, our result will be negative fraction. So this will be negative 2, quotient 2, then remainder 4 here, and our denominator is the divisor 5, or the denominator on our given 5. So negative 2 and 4 over 5 is the final answer. Another example, then it is for subtraction. Negative 2 and 3 over 5 minus 4 over 5. So what are you going to do is, first, change the mixed number to improper fraction. So our mixed number here is negative 2 and 3 over 5. So we will change that to improper, multiply the denominator by the whole number, then add the numerator. So 5 times 2, that is 10, plus 3 is 13. So it should be negative 13 over 5. That will be our improper fraction. Now let's proceed to solving the fraction. Now we have negative 13 minus 4 over 5. So this is equal to negative 13 over 5 minus 4 over 5. That will be negative 13 minus 4 over 5. Then our answer will be negative 17 over 5. How is that possible? So as the rule of integer or subtraction for integers, we have to first copy the first value, that is negative 13, then change the operation to addition and change the sign of the second value. So positive 4 will become negative 4. So negative 13 plus negative 4 will result to negative 17. Then copy the denominator 5. So our answer is negative 17 over 5. But that is not the final answer. Don't forget to reduce the lowest term. So as you can see, we have improper fraction. Its lowest term is mixed number or mixed fraction. So to make it possible, we have to divide 17, the numerator, by the denominator 5. So 17 divide 5, that is 3. 3 times 5 is 15. So 17 minus 15 is 2. Now let's have the fraction form. So the fraction form will be quotient. Then we have the remainder as our numerator, and the denominator will be the denominator on the given or our divisor. So that will be, our answer will be negative 3 and 2 over 5. Negative 3 quotient and 2 remainder over 5, the denominator. Now it's your turn. Perform the indicated operation and express the answers in simplest form if possible. So, just pause this video and try to solve the following. Now, I will reveal the answer or the correct answer. So, for number 1, we have 2. Number 2, 7 and 3 over 5. Number 3, we have negative 4 and 1/2. Number 4, negative 6 and 2/3. Number 5, 1 and 1/2. So just check your answer if you got the correct answer. Then if not, you may correct your answer.